Hello, everyone. Welcome to Developing Palates. I am Aaron Loomis. With me today is Jiunn Liu, Seth Geis, John McTavish. How y'all doing today?
Well,
Good man.
So
You guys,
today,
you guys know why they call this cigar what it is, right?
no, why?
Because of the metric system.
Oh, the metrics is Royale with cheese.
yes. So we will be talking about the Cohiba Royale Toro Royale with cheese. It is a 6-inch by 50 ring gauge cigar. Comes out of the STG Danley factory in Honduras. Wrapper is Nicaraguan sun-grown. Binder is Dominican Piloto Cubano. Filler is from Honduras and Nicaragua. Price point is $28.99, and the cigar was released in March of 2020. So with all that out of the way, June, what was your overall experience like with the cigar?
So overall, it was for me. This was like spicy, earthy, dial to tenfold. Off the bat, got a lot of this a lot of the spiciness where you bite into jalapeno that's seeded, which is when you bite into seeded jalapeno, it is way spicier than if you take the seeds out. And you get like dried red pepper spice, so very heavy on the spice. Super earthy, dry wood, kind of a dirt soil component to it as well. And when I retrohale, it's that much more spicier. But it also had like this really nice citrus rind to it, and it cut some of that spice away, which is good. But you know, I think and I wrote this in my review and saying that I think this is geared towards very select group of smokers, guys that like to have a proper Toro size cigar that like super spicy and earthy cigars uh, that almost like numbs your mouth and your palate as you experience smoking through it. I personally wasn't a big fan of it, especially for near $30 price tag. I think there should be more complexities and more to it. But and also I had a horrendous burn. It was, and maybe that's why I got the flavor profiles that I did. But I had to constantly touch up the cigar, practically like every few draws. So another down for something that's priced almost $30.
All right, Seth, what were your overall thoughts?
Has Cohiba finally made a cigar worthy of the price? I say they have. So, I mean, listen, overall, rich earth flavors. There was stone fruit. There was tobacco, like that pipe tobacco quality.
Mm-hmm.
It just really was there. There was like this cherry and oak quality. It just was really enjoyable from beginning to end. Nice body and strength just to match everything. And the construction was, in my samples, was always spot on. So I was pleased with this.
How about you, John? What were your thoughts?
I'm somewhere between Seth and June. I didn't really get the earthiness you guys are talking about, but the spice for sure. And the customer that June's talking about, that's me. I'm that customer. I love that profile, that just in your face baking spices, plus the breadiness, plus, citrus, plus all these other components moving on. This, I was like, what's going on here? Cohiba's made a cigar that caught my attention, and it's really designed for my kind of palate. And like Seth was saying, it really engaged me through the entire experience. Even with the last third being more on the average spectrum, it was good. Like really no complaints. The interesting thing is, I had a bit of a tight draw, so the burn was very good, the construction was very good, but the draw was just good, which I think kind of held it back a little bit. But yeah, it's a nice cigar. Good job, Cohiba. What about you, Aaron?
I thought the cigar started out well, but then it dropped down a notch in each following third as the char kind of joined in and kept increasing. Um, I would expect near flawless construction from a cigar at this price point, but I had definitely draw issues. I've smoked 3 of these now. The first one I smoked was perfectly constructed, no issues with it at all. Second one I smoked was nearly plugged, and then this one had a pretty tight draw. So um, not a good experience overall on the construction side of things. But I think people that are that smoke Cohiba, this is going to be something that they'll find that they like. I think maybe even a step up for them. But yeah, it's probably not something I'm going to come back to. So let's get into the score. Start at the top with Seth at 7.42. John was next at 6.42. and I gave it a 5.35, and Jiunn gave it a 5.20. So how'd that 7.42 match up for you, Seth?
It did really well. Listen, I had great construction on all the samples. I love the profile of the cigar. I thought the first third was really good. Really got behind it. I don't know why they haven't put more attention in the fact that it's Nicaraguan broadleaf, unless some shoe's going to drop in about 6 months, and then that's why. But yeah, matches up.
All right, John, 6.42.
Yeah, I mean the cigar doesn't have to be full bodied to get in the mid sixes, but if you can construct a full bodied cigar that's as balanced as this is exactly what's in my wheelhouse. I mean, this was such a delight after so many 2019 and 2020 releases that were so average and just uninspiring. I'm looking forward to smoking another one of these. These, happy days are here again. Who's next, Jiunn?
No, me at a 5.35. That matches up perfectly. Overall, it was an average flavor profile with questionable constructions. This gets it into the low fives. So Jiunn had that 5.2 matchup for you.
You just assumed I scored it higher than Aaron.
Yes.
It's true.
Usually, you
I
would
did.
be absolutely correct.
That's right.
It was average. Maybe I need to smoke through the other four, and maybe one out of the four will be a good experience. But I thought it was a miss. I bad burn and way too spicy, full tilt spice. That kind of a profile, just like it turns me off.
I'm going to get Sean Williams to call you guys, leave your voicemail, and just tell you he's not mad, he's just disappointed.
That's right.
Me too, Sean.
All right. Any other final thoughts on this from you guys?
More like this, please. More like this, please.
All right. Yeah, and the Canadian conversion does not hurt John at all, so don't worry about that.
It's true.
If you're just getting to this video on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to us. Check out the full written review on the website, developmentpass.com. Follow us on all the social media channels, and you can catch all of our review recaps on podcasts, iTunes, Google Play, and Podbean. Thank you for tuning in. We will catch you on the next one.